What'd you think of that the play that you had, the interception?
Well, I knew. Well, a couple of drives before that, I had dropped that first pass that he threw my way. So I knew that they were going to come back to it, and even Coach Coop knew that they were going to come back to it. They trusted me to go back out there and make that play, and that's what happened.
Was that really a drop, though? That was kind of a hard. I think you didn't get off the ground as much as you probably should have.
It was a drop. It touched my hands. That was a drop.
Okay,
for sure.
Do you think
I'll be better next time?
Do you think your hops are better than that overall?
For sure. He zipped that.
He did. He
did zip that ball.
And then it was the same call, I believe, as their long completion earlier in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that was on you, but the like getting the depth in those situations, how challenging is that when you're trying to aggressively make a break back?
Well, we knew going into this game that they wanted to hit some of those balls inside of the number on the hash, so we knew like where to adjust. And then just seeing that play that he hit us on that long third down, like we knew that we had to come out better and just adjust to that.
How does it feel just getting more base down reps and the way that's evolving your game?
I mean, it feels good just having a better feel for the game, being able to make plays downhill in the run. It's honestly just a thing that comes from practicing and just getting better with reps.
You had that one play against Baylor where you blew up the blocker and then still made the tackle.
Sure.
Talk me through that play. Like, what was that like?
We knew that they were going to run that like forward to that strong side type of look, and that as long as we played it correctly, they hit that check down. And once they hit that check down, we knew that we'd all get to the ball and make a play.
Kenny complimented you for your physicality. Is that something that you feel like has always been a part of your game, or did it develop like later? Or
I mean, it was definitely one of those things that I knew I needed to work on this offseason, and even like starting week one, like I knew that was one of those things that I needed to hone on and really focus on.
And what was the conversation about, like the leadership on the team? Keyshawn told the story about what's going to happen next year when all these guys leave, and you're going to be a junior, and I think you said something about like the young bucks are going to be responsible for leading the team, and somebody said you're a junior, you're going to be a junior.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going by real fast. Like,
yeah.
I'm looking up now, like next year I'm a junior. It's crazy, honestly. And then just looking at Isaiah, Puka, and Tristan, just like seeing them, like I was in their shoes last year, so they're gonna be new sophomores next year. So it's just honestly crazy just seeing how fast things are happening.
Yeah, what are the lessons from that?
Really just learning from the older guys. I feel like just taking in what they're teaching me, learning from Coach Coop, taking the reps that I'm learning on the field, taking them into the film room, and just knowing what I need to fix and get better at.
What do you feel like is the biggest thing you probably learned, you feel like, this last year? And not only from Coop, but particularly guys like Keyshawn who've just seen every possible scenario under the system?
Honestly, just taking what we're seeing in the film room and applying it to the field. I feel like knowing what plays are going to come at us and just knowing how to adjust and play off those.
And having kind of the ability, obviously a lot of Dire fans may remember UCF last year, and obviously just kind of the one-play wonder, very much similar to that kind of almost last week. How do you feel like that you're progressing to go from this standard to where, you obviously like make these couple of plays, like obviously, similar to last year, but at the same time you feel like you're kind of progressing in your role? Where do you feel like you're making the biggest improvements in this right now?
I mean, we live by this thing called doing our 1-on-11, on the defense side of the ball. I mean, that's just all that we all have to focus on doing our 1-11. If we do that, we're all gonna play good, make plays. And Coach Spore always says, don't big play hunt. Whatever, if you're doing your job, the plays are gonna be made. So just doing that.
Brian said that you guys could have even played a lot better than you did as a defense. So what does that say about like what's possible for this team, given that you held a really dominant offense to under 300 yards?
That we have a high ceiling. I mean, when we come together as one, like we're gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah. And what about just seeing other young guys step up, like Rodney, Boogie had a good game, Wade Helton on the other side, and you guys are kind of like the future. So how does that feel?
It's just exciting to see. Like, really happy for Rodney and Boogie, just seeing where they came from and just their growth is really exciting to see.